Good morning everybody, Jennifer here, and it's been a long time since I did a vloggity vlog adventure type video. Yay! So today I am sitting in the lovely parking lot of Walmart. I don't like Walmart. But the reason why I am here is to get a few supplies for my boyfriend's Halloween costume. This year I am going to be Space Ghost Coast to Coast. And that costume is so simple to make. Then he decided to be Peanut from, if you're familiar with Harvey Birdman, attorney at law, he has his intern Peanut, and I need to find some wings. So today I decided let's do a vloggity vlog because this weekend is a 4-day weekend for me, and I have some plans to meet up some friends I haven't seen in forever, and it's gonna be a delightful journey. So come along, let's have some fun, shall we? Yay! Alright, I survived the Walmart part, and I also went to Michael's, and as you can see, I bought a lot of stuff. Spent like close to $60, maybe 70, I don't know. A little over $60, let's just say that. And most of it, it's just the fine details that fine-tune the costumes. Oh my god! But anyways, I'm going to go to my mom's house now because that's where my sewing machine lives, and I'm going to do all the sewing there, and I'll probably pop in a little bit of me sewing. And then after that, I will tune in a little bit. So let's see where we get from here. Yay! Saturday everybody. So yesterday I finished sewing all this stuff and I was so tired. I sewed a sweater vest, a zipper onto a costume, I sewed a cape onto a leotard, I hemmed a skirt, I hemmed a collar, I made a handkerchief, and it doesn't sound like much, but when it comes down to sewing, if you saw the previous footage, there's a lot of ironing involved, there's a lot of cutting, there's a lot of pinning, so that part takes so much time. So after all of that said and done, those 6 items were a lot. So let me show you what I sewed, some of the finished product. So this is my boyfriend's part of his costume, and this is the sweater vest. So what I did is all the green parts, I had to do what's called bias tape and basically make a strip, cut it in half and wrap it around the edges. So that part was very time consuming. It's, again, the ironing and pinning took so long, but it looks like the cartoon, so there we go there. The other thing I sewed was I added a zipper to this bodysuit. It's probably not a good angle, but right there, so that way if he needs to use the restroom, instead of taking this whole thing off, he could just zip it, let it out, and then zip it back up. It's really surprisingly simple to add a zipper onto a piece of clothing. And one really cool thing I learned, this is actually a 9-inch zipper, so you could actually snip it and then just sew it up. But my mom was telling me some crazy stuff, so I ended up like pinning, I don't even know if you could see that, but I pinned the zipper on, so I had to unzip it, but this is going to be covered by spandex underwear, so no one's going to notice. And if they do, they're going to have some issues on their hands. The other thing I sewed was, it's really easy, but again, so time consuming. So I added a cape to leotard. This is part of my costume, but I just had to attach that so it doesn't have that string on it. So that's what I sewed there. So much sewing yesterday. Oh my goodness. So I figured since I'm set up with my studio lighting and I have a mic on and I bought so much crap, I figured let's do a random shopping haul. Yay! So yesterday I was looking for actually like almost like a yoga mat for camping, but I couldn't find it. When I went to the sewing section in Walmart, I found this foam craft cushion, and so I figure I will try to make this into the wings, and I bought 2 of them. So yeah, But I figure I can make wings out of that. It actually says you could cut it with scissors. I love that because last year I actually made my boyfriend a costume from Bob's Burgers. He was Bob's Syphila. Yeah, and I'll put a picture somewhere here, but basically that was my first time making a semi-mascot-ish kind of hat, and there was foam involved, and I've never worked with foam, so I was cutting it with scissors, I was scraping it. It was a learning experience, but I finally got it, so I'll put the picture in there and you can enjoy what it looks like. I went shopping online, and mostly the shopping was for the purpose of Halloween costumes. And then I did some side shopping, so let me show you what I got. Amazon, I don't remember. I'm so bad, like when I go shopping online, and I do a lot of that. I should be saving money for a house. I forget what I buy. So this is actually a silicone cap, which is going to be part of the boyfriend's costume. So I'm going to find a way to attach this attach this thing to another part of his costume. So this is so uncomfortable, but yeah, we'll figure this one out. And I know I got this from Amazon. So it's Attack on Titan 6 and 7. And what happened, funny story, not really funny. I actually read Attack on Titan. I like reading manga more than I watch anime. I just don't have the time like I used to watch anime, so this is more convenient. Like a couple of years ago, I actually had 1 through 8 chit-chatting with a guy at work, and he's like, yeah, you could borrow my Crow comic book, and then how about I borrow your Attack on Titan? Cool. So I borrow it, read his book, give it back to him, and then I never got my 1 through 8 back. So then I had a conversation with my boyfriend, and he's like, oh, you had Attack on Titan? I want to read that. So I bought 1 through 5, and he doesn't touch them for years. And then just barely, he's like, oh, how come you don't have 6, 7, 8? I'm like, well, because you haven't read them. So I'm being nice, and I bought 6 and 7, just need to buy number 8. And then I have like 9 through 13 or 12 or something like that. This is all secondhand. I bought it on Amazon. You could tell it's used, but not that badly used, because once I actually bought some manga off of Amazon, and it was like the cheapest one, but it said good, acceptable or something like that. And some kid, whoever had it before, they were eating freaking Cheetos, and there's Cheeto fingerprints in them. Gross. So I recommend, if you buy the used ones, don't do the acceptable one unless you're really desperate, because the acceptable could have nasty Cheeto fingers on it. Fun fact, this is part of the boyfriend's costume. It's wristbands and bands he could put on his ankles. Oh wow, this is a big container. So different. A long time ago, when I went to the dermatologist for the first time, one of the medicines they prescribed to me was different, and it actually works really well. Uh-oh, did I get the right thing? Poop, I got cleanser. Anyways, so I need to buy the gel, not the cleanser. But anyways, with Differin, I like it personally. I use it at night. It really works effectively on my acne, because I'm still getting acne. All right, other box. And I got more inhalers, blank ones, and they're fun multicolors. I haven't done any aromatherapy stuff since after me and Irene came back from SAC Anime, which was in the beginning of September. I need to get back into that because that's going to be my livelihood. And then I have a filter for my mom's water filter. So that's what I bought on Amazon. All right, so the plan for the rest of the day is I'm actually going to get my hair done. As you can see, like, my hair's not as vibrant as it was in other videos. It's starting to fade. The fade is pretty, like, I like this color, but my natural roots are showing. You can't really see it on camera, but I'm going to tell you, I actually have some white hairs in the mix. So I'm going to go back to being a blonde. Also, my hair gal this whole month is really cool. She's actually going to be working on a movie. Like, she's going to do the hair and makeup, I believe, which is freaking awesome. However, it's going to be my first time with this other gal, and she's actually been my person's apprentice for a long time. So we'll see how it goes. So I'll take you along with me on that journey. Okay, boxes just keep coming. So I got another one from Amazon. It's a bag. what it is. My boyfriend's very picky. I bought a lot of stuff for him actually. But he only likes one specific brand of lotion, which is Eucerin. It's actually a really good brand. So I got 36 of these little guys. Let me illustrate how many. 36. Yeah, that's his lotion. So yeah. So a few more hours till I go to my hair appointment. I'm just cleaning up downstairs just in case some of my friends end up coming over and it's not too messy, because I'm a mess. So let's tune back in and see where this day takes me, shall we? Now I'm dressed up as Riff Raff. I'm with Darlene and Emily and we're gonna go to Rocky Horror Picture Show, so hopefully we don't get lost on the way because I don't go to the university that often. Yay! How did you like your Rocky Horror experience?
It was good. It was more than I expected. Yeah, I need to study next time.
There you go. Study's the key to success.
It really is. But you think, don't jump. Yes, 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 yes. Yay! How is it? Flavorful. Interesting. Yeah.
Then garden it.
Oh, Raker. 42.
Hey everybody, it's Monday now. So I just came back from the doctor for my annual physical exam, or like wellness exam. I'm doing all right. I'm not gonna die. Last year I had like high cholesterol, low vitamin D, and that's the same problem I have this time, but this doctor is actually not wanting me to do anything dramatic as my other one, because the other one wanted me to completely change my diet, which I did for a while, and then go on vitamin D. This one's just recommending that I continue to exercise minimum 30 minutes cardio 5 times a week, which is really good because that's something I just need to do in general and stay consistent with exercising. And then the other, I have Aquaphor, my nose forgot. And then the other thing is back on vitamin D. I just was kind of winging it because every day at work I'll walk around the building about 30 minutes or so, hoping that made it go up, and it really didn't. So I have to go back on supplements with that, and can combine that with calcium right now. So other than that, I'm pretty healthy, so yay. Just have to do those little quick changes and stuff like that. So I'm just waiting for my vitamin D stuff, and then we'll go home, and I have something else to open up to show you guys. We'll see what's on the inside there, so come follow me, shall we? Yay. It's actually Tuesday now, but by the time I got home yesterday, all I did was just work on the Halloween costume. So let me show you what I got done. So over here is my boyfriend's mask. He's going to be Peanut from Harvey Bergman, Attorney at Law. What I did was I bought like a Harlequin type mask, and I cut it down so it fits that. Then I added those little wingy parts, and then I just spray painted it with just fabric paint spray. And then here I have my gauntlets, just felt, and I have it glued. I have to add some more detail, which I'll work on Friday. I have my belt, my Space Ghost outfit, just added the same thing. I just glued it on with super glue and regular hot glue. Here's my mask. Can't really tell, but I put like a veil in the eyes so it kind of whites the eyes out. So as you can see here, there's Space Ghost on there, same fabric. So lots and lots of details that went into the costume. So the last thing I have to do are wings, and then I'm all done, thank you God. And then I actually got one more thing in the mail from Amazon that I bought, and I like wool dryer balls. I prefer those to using dryer sheets. There's no carcinogenics. They actually last for like several years. Mine actually lasted me about 5 years or something like that, so it's time for new ones. But I couldn't resist. I got this, and it actually says my amazing bag of balls. Makes me think of Irene, so I just had to share that with you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and end my Vloggity vlog adventure here. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me on this magical adventure. It was a lot of fun, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to So Do You Like Stuff. Give this video a thumbs up. Also, we have a second channel called So Do You Like Beauty. Make sure you subscribe to that as well. Follow us on our social media. We have Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and all the links are down there below. So again, thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate you guys. Stay tuned. As always, we'll have more videos for your viewing pleasure. And until next time, bye guys.